Moving on, after more than a month of stalemate, classes could finally resume in Vuwani when the schools reopen this month. A mass meeting is being held today with all the stakeholders to decide on the way forward. The community has reportedly agreed to lift the shutdown that led to scholars missing prelim exams. A consensus has reportedly been reached amongst representatives from the local, provincial and national spheres of government, local traditional leaders and community activists. The likely breakthrough comes just 3 weeks before the matric exams are due. Educational activities were brought to a standstill over the political rife in the municipality after the Municipal Demarcation Board's decision to incorporate Vuwani villages into LIM 345. Violent protests erupted, leading to about 30 schools either being torched or seriously damaged. Now, joining us on the phone line to discuss this further is Vuwani Pro Makadu spokesperson Nsovo Sambu. Good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us here on ANN7. There are reports suggesting that schooling could return to normal come the opening of the school term in October. Can you confirm these details for us?
Thank you. Afternoon to you and also the viewers over there. We can truly confirm that the community resolved to suspend the shutdown to allow especially the grade 12 learners to prepare for their final examinations, because if I'm not mistaken, we are left with about 3 weeks to the final examination. So this decision was taken based on that, and it was the fact which we couldn't run away from. Even though there are some few things which are still left, which the government haven't dealt with, but we saw it befitting that at this point in time, we think and put the interest of 1,650 grade 12 learners at heart. So that is true. And also we had engagement with the Department of Education prior to that particular meeting, and they indicated that there are spring terms which have been created to cater for these learners as from tomorrow, as the grade 12 learners.
All right. Mr. Sambo, you did mention that that shutdown has been suspended. Could you just give us details with regards to how you have come to this sort of consensus and what was discussed during that meeting with stakeholders?
Okay, thank you. On Friday, we had a meeting with the Human Rights Commission. And on that meeting, it was discussed because the Human Rights Commission was sort of an agent between the residents and the government to find out what is really the problem. Because they inquired, they came to Vuwani, had discussions with us. When they go to the government, they are being taken from pillar to post. So we engaged, and the government made a commitment that as from today, the regional office will be operational. That was the only thing which was left to be operating. The traffic center is operating under Department of Transport, and this one is the department which deals with the environment have already appointed the service provider to deal with the issue of waste. Public Works is there. We can see that they are busy working with grading of streets. So it was only Coxta and District to come on board. Now they are on board, and other departments, they are on board, even though there are a few things which have left. So after doing the assessments today and engaging, we saw the scale tipping in favor of especially the learners, and to compromise the position which was taken by the residents to say, unless the government fully implements this decision, we are not going to suspend the shutdown. But at this point in time, we engage amongst ourselves, we persuaded one another until we agree that it is befitting that we allow education and to resume, and other business activities to resume in the area.
Now, you have confirmed that provision has been made for matriculants to write their final exams, but a lot of them had missed out on prelim exams. What happens in that situation now?
That there are some of the issues which we just have to leave them to the Department of Education. And whenever they need our assistance, and our support. We are there to to give it to them without any compromise. So in that issue, I cannot devote much. It requires Department of Education to say this is how they are going to deal with the issue. And we are there as the community to ensure that we give our full support to them to ensure that teaching and learning is effective within the area.
All right. Well, thank you very much, spokesperson, for confirming these details for us. That was Pro Makadu spokesperson, Mr. Nsova Sambu, joining us on the phone line, confirming that the shutdown has been suspended and the children in the Vuwani area will now be able to write their their final exams, that is matriculants in Vuwani. Issues around those prelim exams that haven't been written is still to be dealt with regards to the Department of Education. But as of now, that shutdown in Vuwani has been suspended.